What's up? Oh, it gets funnier by the day. On my regular stroll Saturday, Roger the Dodger. Let's talk about Roger the Dodger Goodell and his fake ass apology. Oh, we feel as the owners of the NFL, we feel the African American community pain. We feel this and we feel that. No, Roger. You don't feel that way. In your speech, you never mentioned one time where you apologized to Colin Kaepernick. Not one time did that man in that long ass speech, he did not say, "I'm sorry, Colin Kaepernick." He never said, "I am sorry, African American community, for what I have done." For what I have done and what I have, in my opinion, conspired to do. Now, those are very harsh words. So what did Roger conspire to do? Well, he did just like every other major corporation who represents the 1%, buy their way out of a situation. The situation was Colin Kaepernick spoke out against systemic racism, and he clearly made a point of saying it's not about the flag. It's not about military people. It's not about law enforcement. He clearly said he had family members that were in the military and in law enforcement. So, what happened? Roger said, with his big money and his influence, let's change the narrative. Let's make it about the flag. Let's make it about the flag. Let's change the narrative. We run ESPN. We run CBS. We run Fox. Let's make it about the narrative. Let's change the narrative to being about the flag and not, again, about systemic racism, which is plaguing this country. So Mr. Roger the Dodger went and imposed his influence. Meanwhile, ruining people's career, including Colin Kaepernick. Anybody that spoke out against systemic racism, anybody that spoke on behalf of Colin Kaepernick and the movement, that worked on TV, they got fired. Jemele Hill, she got fired. The woman lost her job. She got hate mail. It threw her show off the air. Her and other producers, they lost their job. Because what? Speaking the truth. So what ends up happening? Because I got all this money in the world, I could then now change the narrative. I can get people fired who's not speaking the same language that we want them to speak because we own everything. The NFL gives us billions of dollars. So we can call ESPN and say, fire her. We can call ESPN and say, this is what we want you to write about. And so they did that. So in the meantime, how God works, he was allowing all of them to do what they did. Fire all these people. Suppress Colin Kaepernick message. Change the narrative. Make people think he was disrespecting the flag when he wasn't. Then what they do? They use the Uncle Toms, in my opinion, the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, to go after these people on the air. Anybody that spoke, they use other African Americans on the air to go after people who didn't fall in line with the message that they were trying to put out. Then they went and found one of the most prominent African American rappers with all the street credibility in the world. Put him up on a pedestal, said he's Jay-Z is going to be here working alongside us, teaching us about the interactions and the workings of the African American community. That's what they normally do. They always go find a black person, pay him a bunch of money, give him a platform to then carry out the travesty of the message that they want to carry out. And then they want to go back in the room and feel okay about it. Oh, we found Al Sharpton. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Jesse Jackson. No, Jesus. I'm calling off all the names of the individuals that they normally usually find. But they found my brother, who I love to death, who I hate that his street credibility right now is in question. And all these other ones. They normally find Condoleezza Rice, but they know her message don't resonate in the African American community. But what they did, what Roger did, and him and the rest of the NFL owners, they conspired, in my opinion, to translate a message to the world that everything was all right. Everything wasn't all right. All they did is set themselves up for right now to be exposed. And they are exposed to the massive amount of people around the country. Then you get idiot Drew Brees jumps out there as if he's living in the twilight zone. No, Drew, it's not like it was before. It's not going to go away. We are dead ass serious right now about this movement. You could jump out there, try to make narrative about the flag. Then you get Dabo Swinney, who don't want to fire his coach. Everybody is being exposed right now. You got Donald Trump, Drew Brees. You shouldn't have took your words back. You need to stay on the side of the racist. Fight for his life. Everybody fighting for their life. Everybody's still looking for Gail and Oprah. You got Michael Jordan for the first time in his entire career donating to the black cause. Tiger Woods jump out there with his fake ass apology. We already know about you too. You never was for us. Now you're for us? No. Because it's the cool thing, because you see white people out there protesting. So they feel like they need to jump on the side of reason. No, you never claimed you were black, Tiger Woods. Michael Jordan, you ruined Craig Hodges' career. That part wasn't in the documentary that I was laying dead to wait to see. What happened to Craig Hodges, the black three-point shooter with the dashiki on? Why did he get blackballed out the league? See, there was a Craig Hodges before it was a Colin Kaepernick. Craig Hodges spoke out against systemic racism, and he got blackballed from the NBA. Don't get it twisted. They didn't put that part on The Last Dance. So people, everybody is now exposed. We're going to keep this fight going. We're going to continue change. And let me say something to my white brothers. It ain't about you all. This ain't a fight. Don't let them make it a fight against black against white. It ain't that. It's the 1%. It's them billionaires versus everybody else. Because them billionaires is out to make money. Right now, we're affecting their money when it comes to football. They have made so much money in this pandemic that they can't even count the money. It's about us versus the 1%. So if you're smart, you will join us. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Protest. Do it in peace, baby.